Hi guys, Frank here with Build Your Own, and this is my 1994 Chevy Cheyenne C1500 with the 4.3 liter V6. Having a problem with it. The engine's actually running just fine. The issue is I can't get any gas in the truck. Every time I go to the gas pump, it just clicks immediately. And so I've been doing a lot of searching online. Turns out that there must be some pressure in the tank that's preventing me from pumping gas in the truck. And so I don't have a solution for it today. I just really want to talk about this because it seems to be an issue. So this is the charcoal canister. This captures exhaust gases or vapors from the gas tank, right? This line here goes into the carburetor, but on this truck it's called a throttle body. It's something a little bit different, but for all intents and purposes, carburetor, right? It goes in there. You can see it wiggling right there. Okay, so that's the one line, and then there's this other line here, and it's a hard line, right? It's got a little bit of rubber right here, but then it's a hard line. It goes underneath. It's this line here that traces back, and I can see it go all the way back, and if we wiggle it, you can kind of see it move back there. You can see which one it is. And so, you know, the book talks about there being some kind of, some kind of valve between the fuel tank back there and this charcoal canister right over here. And I don't see it. There's this thing right here, but that's not actually part of the charcoal canister. That's part of like the brake line or something else. It's something else. It's not part of the EGR system. All right, and so that's not it. And then as far as up on top of the engine, because some things say, hey, it's close to the engine, but there's nothing. There's no little valve or solenoid on this side. Actually, if you walk around to the other side of the motor, right? If you walk around to the other side of the motor, right, we have this right here, and I don't remember the name of this, but this has to also do with that EGR system. But according to AI, everything that I was talking about, this might not be it. But now that I'm pointing at this, I paused for a second because in a lot of videos guys were talking about replacing this. It was in a different location on their Chevy trucks, but it had this little blue tab here. So what I really want to do is I want to replace most of the system, meaning I got to look up what this part is called. I know it's part of the system. Go ahead and replace this. And then, the lighting's bad. I know. Let me see if I can move the lighting around. Let's see. And then down there, that little round cylinder there, that's the charcoal canister. Obviously, it's 30 years old. It could be clogged for sure. So the charcoal canister needs to be replaced as well. And then if we actually go look up underneath the truck, and what I mean by underneath the truck, I mean underneath the gas tank, like back behind here. So I'm going to climb under here, and we're going to put some light under here, up under here, and look at some things that I think need to also be replaced in this system, and then maybe I can pump some gas in this truck. Okay, so here we are underneath the truck. That's actually the fuel line. Let me see if I can hang this while holding the light. I gotta put it down, but not on my face, preferably. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, so this is the actual fuel neck coming from the outside of the truck. That's fine, but if you actually look at the hose, you can see that it's all collapsed. Now I don't know if that's because of pressure in the tank, and that very well could be, but at the very least I need to replace this hose, right? That definitely needs to go. That could be an issue. And then let's move the light and come up on around the other side of this thing. If we look at the other side of this filler neck, let me see if I can get a better view here. If we look at the other side of this filler neck, we can see this other breather hose element kind of thing, and this thing is extremely cruddy. It's extremely cruddy, and it could certainly be the culprit, right? It also vents fumes,
and it's nasty. It very well is probably 30 years old, so it probably needs to go. So I think I need to replace this. I need to replace that kinked up the hose that goes into the tank that's all kinked up that we just looked at. And then I think I need to replace the charcoal canister up front and the solenoid that's on the side of the TBI as well. Basically the whole system, and then we'll see if maybe it'll work. Meaning be able to put gas in the truck, because the truck runs just fine. I can't put any gas in it.